All right, well, it's day 3 in beautiful Palm Springs, HPA Tech 2024. And we had a good day yesterday, enjoyed a lot of great conversations with the industry. Today I'm going to try to take some time to meet some of our partners that are out on the Innovation Zone.
You want me to introduce myself?
Well, no, here we are at the phenomenal, fantastic event called Innovation Zone at HP Tech 2024.
Yep.
I'm sitting here at Cloud Soda's booth with Greg, and we're going to see what's going on. So, Greg, what's going on?
Well, we're showcasing Cloud Soda, which is a cloud data management platform. Allows you to look at all your storage across your entire storage ecosystem, and then you can basically understand the cost of your data no matter where it resides, and then we allow you to move that data anywhere you want across your ecosystem, and before you even do it, we can tell you the cost and the time to do that. It's called our patented dry run feature, so you know before you go and you can understand the implications of doing that. We can automate that across the ecosystem, and it's really good for a lot of use cases.
That is awesome. So this month, this year, coming up with NAB, anything new that you want to talk about?
Well, I can't talk about the super secret stuff for NAB, but I can talk about our last release. We just launched our role-based access control, which allows organizations to really fine-tune and control their data. You can really understand, or you can really delegate who can do what inside the ecosystem. You can limit people from seeing certain things. You can limit people to just move data, read-only mode, stuff like that. And we're also super excited to announce our new API. We have a GraphQL API, and you can now control our entire platform through that API and expand out of just doing data movement.
Very cool. So where's your success right now? Where are you seeing most of your success with your tools?
Yeah, so bread and butter for us has been data archiving. Really, we've been really good at getting assets off of primary storage into the cloud, into, object store, or even, low-cost NAS solutions. We can do all of that. But we also have been involved in a lot of data movement for VFX, camera to cloud type of things where people need to get data rapidly, from, edge devices in essence into their data center, or they want to get assets in their data center to artists to be able to work seamlessly on that content. Alright, so here's where you can see our storage dashboard where we're monitoring the storage and egress costs for the month. You can set a budget, you can see your jobs, you can monitor the ecosystem. You can see here that we support lots of different storages. You can see here anything from tier 1 cloud providers, tier 2 cloud providers, and then on-prem storage. We support all of it across your storage ecosystem. Once you set up your storage, you can seamlessly transfer data either by a quick transfer or policy base. Let's demonstrate a couple quick scenarios of the power of Cloud Soda. So the first thing you can do is click on, say, your on-prem storage. You can browse it, you can pick folders, files, and then you can copy, move, or sync data to a target. And let's say you want to upload data to an S3 bucket. You can browse that as well, and you'll notice that all this data was moved by Soda and is in native format, files, folders. We want to make it easy for you to access your data in the cloud. Once you set up your criteria, you can add rules and you can filter on things like name, path, size, but really we want to highlight that we can access or look at your hot and cold data across your ecosystem to make smart business decisions around that. Once you've selected your criteria, you can do your dry run. This is going to scan that storage. You can see here you've got our dry run feature with the 11 terabytes, 11,000 files. We'll tell you how long it's going to take to upload that. There's no cost to put data in the cloud, but we'll give you a side-by-side comparison of how much it's costing you to store your data on that on-prem storage and how much it is to put it in that bucket. We've integrated with all of the cloud providers tiering, and we can write it to any of those tiers and recall it directly. So you could do a price comparison right here of putting it in Glacier Deep Archive, run that scan again, and you can see here instead of that $270, it's only $11. Now, if you want to pull some data back from the cloud, we can do that seamlessly as well. I'll pick the Deep Glacier bucket, put it to my SMB share, do that dry run again, and what you're going to see here is I've got about 5 terabytes. Now you see the duration went way up, and the reason for that is it takes a while to get that data out of Deep Glacier. We automate all of that. We stage that data through their APIs, and we can recall it. And wow, Deep Glacier is cheap. It's $1 per terabyte per month, but it's over 100x to get that out of the cloud. Okay? So that's how we do our dry runs and our data movement. We can also do cloud-to-cloud transfers, so you can compare costs between the cloud providers, and you can see here the difference between a Google Archive bucket and a Deep Archive bucket. We also can move data, so we can do seamless data movements between data centers. I'll demonstrate that real quick. Okay, we can do a transfer to transfer, so I'll click transfer now. Didn't have any data on that one, and now we've got a job on my jobs page. You know, kind of standard stuff. You can look, you can see the real time of what's happening in this job. You can also pause or cancel a job in flight. And then you can see all the history of all your jobs. You can also schedule these seamlessly. You can click on a policy, and if I edit this real quick, you can see here, it looks just like the quick transfer. You can just schedule it to seamlessly run at a cadence, or we support cron in the system. As far as reporting goes, we're going to give you storage cost overview. So the cost to not only store your data, broken down on-prem, cloud, doesn't matter, but we'll give it to you by your storage target. We can also break it down by storage class, so you can see hot to cold what you're spending your data on. And then on the right, you can see your egress cost. And we break that down, and you can see what that looks like. We'll also track your file-based, cloud-based storage, and you can get it over different time periods. So you can get that, sum up the egress, sum up the storage, and that's your overall storage cost estimate. Thanks for looking at Cloud Soda. Come see me for a demo.